I go live, get some feelings out. Fuck, I'm scared to contact this guy. It bothers me that I should fucking feel horrible about fucking worrying about how another human being's gonna it's not what he thinks, it's just building yourself back up again without being hurt, you know what I mean? And it's the fear of knowing, like AD said last night, he says, "What if? What if I was chosen and you all have chosen to treat me like shit?" I'm talking to Creek Squad, and I'm talking to the little family. I'm talking about how stupid would you feel when all I ever asked for was someone to talk to or tell me where I was wrong? But you lied about me, all he is. It's pretty sickening. That's how this world operates. You guys caused the matrix. You guys participate in its lies and add to it, not even knowing what you're doing. No clue what you're doing because you're too weak thinking life is good. Enjoy the little things that are here. No, let's make it way better than it is right now because Satan runs it. And I don't like participating in this game that you guys are letting going on. Come up with ideas. Not one person will ever fucking say, hey, that's a good idea. I got a bit of a platform. Let's start it. Because you can't lay your fucking ego aside and you'd have to admit that maybe you were wrong about me. That's the thing. I did this TikTok earlier. I think the worst sin you can do is play God, the Father, or play him. And that's by saying that you're playing this game and you're doing it with them. And while there's no relationship, but there's a whole lot of benefit for you, you know what I mean? Really, I this is why I hate doing this. Like, do you guys think most of these mega church preachers, like, ask yourself, investigate, watch them. Kenneth Copeland, do you guys honestly believe that that is a man of God, the Father? Therefore, Kenneth knows he should act like Jesus, you know what I mean? He could live a good life being in Jesus, but instead he chooses to be in Satan and enjoy an extravagant life. Kenneth Copeland knows how many people are starving and he owns how many planes. Like, one's just not enough. But you guys investigate all that stuff out yourself. Now, do you guys like a smiling preacher, right? What do you guys think of like, I don't know for sure, they know if they got God or not, and if they don't, they're the ones that should have to worry. Like, is Joel Osteen really acting like Jesus? Is he really sending out that great old message? It's a feel-good message. I don't hear getting sad, Jesus. Pick up that grass. She's gonna be hard because the world's gonna hate you. Because you'll do the righteous and the right things. If you know something happened on Epstein Island, you won't stop talking about it. You won't give up. You're going to find out if one of the guys ruling the world with Satan was at that island and he got divorced because he hung out with that guy who had the island. Well, that would put some evil behind bars and it couldn't hurt people anymore. Do you think that's worth asking the question? Like, and you get to find out if a politician's dirty or not. You make a big enough stink where the news actually has to go to Dick Durbin and says, "Hey, the people want to know about that flight log because they really do think the FBI is fucking useless." You know what I mean? And then I put pressure on the FBI, separate the good ones from the bad ones, see who wants to be a whistleblower, or see who wants to blow Satan's whistle. Who knows? We could find out all of it. But hey, we just have to come up with simple ways to do it, but we'd have to come together to do it. Now, what I'm thinking is, fuck, maybe I can stall off Frosty off for a little bit and just hope this worldwide strike goes off. Like, see, we could do it where we don't have to stop the world. just just go with the flow, make decisions as we go. Maybe the FBI is solid. The whole thing, we find out something completely different. That there was a reason to lie about that laptop. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry. Like, this is why I do this. I don't feel like Trump's safe. Like, if you guys do think he's a good guy, that's the thing. We could find out all those Trump haters. We could find out if he is the bad guy. We could find out if he's a part of this. All we want is the truth. You know what I mean? That's the truth. But hey, it'd be hard for those Trump haters to want the truth. You know what I mean? If he is the good guy. But if he's the bad guy, then I guess they were right. But I'll tell you what, because, well, I just heard Biden's dropping out. Oh, gee. Oh, gee. Fuck. Like, we didn't see that from a mile. Like, remember, it all stems back to that paperwork where they said he was not mentally capable. It was all those signs where he was on stage and not really with it, but nobody fucking said anything or cared. Because the news didn't push it then, you know what I mean? They weren't really pushing it back then, but now that they're pushing it, it's seems like it's a done deal, Weird. Who do you think they get in there? Because, well, my wife was the one to pretty much let me know, and she's like, "Oh, I hope they don't put Hillary in there." So, there's either gonna be probably Hillary or gruesome Gavin Newsom or, oh, Big Red. I'm glad you're amused by that. See, that's why it continues, because you wanna make a joke out of it. You think it's funny. Is there a reason why you want a place for child predators to go to watch exactly what they want? Huh? Is there a reason for that? Like, are you bugging me about that for a reason? Do you like that it's going on? Are you one of those sickos? Hmm? What do you think? Come on. You got that little laughing face there where you're crying. Hmm? Oh, you must have ran away. It's like nobody wants to answer anything. I'll say, "Hey, ask me anything you want." Don't wanna ask. Or when I start to answer, you wanna cut me off and go in a different direction. I don't know, it's really weird. maybe it's because 'cause I'm chosen, but I just don't get it. I don't understand. I repeat myself over and over again. Anyways, talk about something new. So, like I said, my wife told me, and I said, "Well, maybe Michael will get in." I don't know if Michelle is Michael. I just know that it is possible. Well, Candace put her, career on the line for it, and no one's trying to take her career from her for saying she's a liar on that, so I don't know. All sorts of weird, so anyways, Joan Rivers did say Michelle was a tranny, and we know that, well, Barack likes crack, and he likes it when a man goes down on him. There was no lawsuits against the dude who said that stuff, so there is a possibility. So I said to my wife, and she had the nerve to say to me, "When is it any of your business anyways?" Well, it is my business because 'cause they're running the most important country in the world, and, well, why would they hide things about themselves? That's important in their life. They should, I think they've made it pretty comfortable for people to come out now, like, why would they keep the facade going? You know what I mean? But then you'd have to question whether those children were theirs or not, or just one of them. But who knows? Maybe Michelle is Michelle. I just say, we could end all these conspiracies, you know what I mean? Just have a lady go in the change room with Michelle. I mean, it's, oh, we were wrong there. Either way, you know what I mean? Because that's the thing, you can buy into shit that's not real by watching the boob tube. Because I watched the thing with Candace where she pointed out that it couldn't be this lady who worked for the FBI that was in the crowd and stuff like that, and she did her whole journalism thing and proved that it wasn't, and I clicked over and there's another show going on going, "Yep, we got her, she works for the" you know what I mean? If I hadn't have seen that Candace thing, I could have bought on to something that wasn't true. That's the thing, eh? Hard to know what's true these days. Gotta pay attention, ask some questions, but that's what Upchurch says. He says to ask questions, but unless the questions are about him, he don't wanna answer them. That way, I'm actually re-going through and just seeing exactly I found this, was it Jason JV or something? Where he goes through it all and all the shit that, Upchurch did to old Mises and had his whole crew acting like a tool towards him. I don't know, I don't maybe I'm missing something? Because I thought Mises laid the smackdown on him as far as because that's the breaking point for me where I was like, "He tried to big time that Mises kid. He's just being a dick." And I seen a video of him not too long ago calling on the Thunder. He thinks he's special enough to fucking even if Mises did call him out, he has the right to call Tom out, and fucking no one has the right to call him out. Like, all didn't make sort of sense. It all kind of went, he's all getting twisted up in the head. But for some reason, Rusty wants me twisted in the head. For some reason, he wants me to believe that Upchurch is chosen now. Brandon Luce is the red man behind the camera, and you gotta admit that, well, him and B Luce do allude to like some like Illuminati stuff and shit like that. So but it was always the really not wanting to get into politics. It's not really politics, but it's doing what's right because you see what they're doing, you know what I mean? Like, there's an agenda coming for the children. You're gonna have a kid, you think you'd wanna change that, but instead, you being the rebel wanna let someone else do it for you, even if it costs them their lives, you know what I mean? Shouldn't we stand up for one another up church? If you really like Donald and you wanna make sure that he doesn't get into trouble, why don't you stand up and start going after the FBI, asking them questions. What's the flight log list? Get on Dick Durbin. Help your girl Marsha Blackburn out. Huh? That's too much of an ask because that'd have to put your ass out on the line, wouldn't it? And while Mr. No Fear might have some fear, he might have to get political. What else? It's the thing. You guys are all brainwashed anyways. Like, I don't know, like, when did Jesus ever say you're not worthy of the Father's love? Hey, I'm here to tell you, you're a dirtbag and you're not worthy, but the Father's willing to take you in. Keep telling yourself you're not worthy, and well, you'll start to believe it. And well, how can you be with God if you believe you're not worthy of His love? The thing is that you have to believe in His love. You have to be big and strong. You know what I mean? You have to be a strong individual. Like the part that drives me the craziest is I don't see how you guys don't see the fucking world for what it is. Or you just because you wanna turn a blind eye and grow this beautiful future that you guys have got concocted up for your fucking children. That you guys hold the power in your hands, you know that, don't you? Like, no matter what you believe, can you at least believe in the, like, if you believe there's a creator or a God, can you believe it's there of love? And the way to it is probably to try and find out what the truth is. And if you're being mind controlled and manipulated, isn't it your job to find out? Ask the questions. Hey, WEF, why do you want this for us? It doesn't sound good. I don't want my mind read when I go to work. I don't want to be caught by the fucking thought police. I don't want to have the wrong thought thinking somebody's hot. Hey, would you stop? You've had everything you need. Go. He wants to play. If he wants to play, he wants to play. Like, shouldn't that be the way? He wouldn't be showing love, the truth, instead of being nice. You guys want everything in a nice little package the way you want it, so it makes you feel good. Hey, that's the way I like it. I like my women just like Kim Kardashian. Fucking plastic. Like, I can't believe I live in this world where fuck humans have fucking convinced themselves that they're not attractive because something tells them they'll look better with something else. But stop it, dude. Stop it. Kenny, I'm trying to do a video about hey, who you want to play? Oh, he's like, I want to do this. This is, it's like saying, I had this big spiel already too about, listen, bud, you're going to bed. You're gonna go to bed. Listen, it's not dinner time yet. Mm, listen, sit, 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 sit. Yes, good boy, good boy. Now go play. Oh man, I seen this video of this guy. He's all upset about all the rainbow flags on the schools in Canada and US. I've always said this. Dude, come on. Here's the deal. They don't like to use everything that God against them. And if you guys can't see that, you're not very smart. The rainbow is to represent God. So of course they took it, stuck the name pride to it, and pride and sexuality. When that rainbow should represent humanity, all the different colors under God. I'd like to take that flag back and make it actually mean something. All united under God, all colors. Instead of having pride in a gender or sexuality or a color, we come together and show God some glory so we can have some pride in us. But hey, it's just like every time, dude. Like, come on. Like, here's the deal. Like, I talked earlier about Kenneth Copeland. People like that. Like when I can watch a video of Henry Hildebrand, and if I didn't know Henry Hildebrand and I listened to that message, I'd be with that man. I'd be with him good. I like that guy. I'm gonna take the time to look into him to see exactly what he's all about. All I'm gonna know is if I ever stand to see him, I'm gonna stand beside him because I like what he stands for. But I don't really know what he stands for because, well, he stands for himself, not for Jesus. These people dictating to people on how they're supposed to run their lives. We are creators ourselves. The Creator created us. We are not creators. Do you think He wants us to limit ourselves to what we can wear or what color of car we can own or all this bullshit? Like, dude, I'm worried about these people. And if the souls are taken down, like anybody who thinks they're buying their way through a preacher or approval to get to God is a fool. It's fool's gold you bought. It ain't real. You have to be in Christ yourself. You can't buy somebody's prayers. You gotta have them yourself. You know what I mean? Like, let me. You guys always let me know where I'm wrong, but then again, nobody ever watches this shit. And I'm just passing time, so I fucking, because if I'm not doing this, I'm just gonna sit there and waller and fucking gooey uckiness going, fuck, you gotta do something, dude. Fuck. The world fucking sucks. Be a man. Fucking, look, you know you're chosen. Like, fuck, you're willing to do a bloodline. You're willing to have your brain scanned, see what the fuck's going over you. You've got a fucking story to back up with fucking receipts. You got fucking everything. It's just nobody wants to fucking listen. And now when you get someone to listen, you're like, "Fuck, every time I fucking go to somebody for help, I fucking get fucking stabbed, and it fucking hurts." Like, I'm a human. I say I'm not fucking I'll stand for the truth, I'll die for the truth, and but I am a human being. I do have feelings, and I don't like it when people fucking fuck me. I don't like it when Uncle Will's a douchebag to me. I don't like it when Kurt's a douchebag to me. But I'm also smart enough to know that there's nothing I can do but feel sorry for them and love them. But sooner or later, you gotta take people like that. That's what I mean. When Jesus coming for separation, he said that, and I know exactly what he means. Narcissism is at a fucking all-time high. Nobody wants to take responsibility for themselves. Nobody wants to admit to anybody who they fucking are. It is ridiculous, the stupid lies you people will hold on to. Just think of what that could cost you, like, really think about it. Like, I know everybody this new age, and we're all gonna go, and do we really know? Shouldn't we make the best case for ourselves just in case it's heaven? And you gotta be there through Christ consciousness. You know what I mean? Wanna be like a brother, you know what I mean? Let me know where I'm wrong. But hey, I'm crazy. Do you know how many fucking chosen channels there are on YouTube and fucking and TikTok? There's a lot. It's a lot, way past 144,000. I'm just guessing, but I'm thinking way more. But here's the deal, I feel sorry for him, like I said, don't play God. Don't play him. Like if you're having vision, I'm saying I think people can have visions. See, here's the deal, I know not to say chosen if I'm not, because I know the consequences, but then again, I should be free because God knows my heart. He knows my intentions. He knows what I wanna do. He knows if I'm clout chasing or not, and he knows that I am Kurt. He knows that I'm trying to bring him glory, and by bringing souls to him brings him glory. I'm just trying to do that, but if you guys don't wanna listen to me, I don't really care. I like, I do, but I don't. You know what I mean? Sooner or later, you gotta acknowledge things for what they are, and you gotta have a cutoff point. That's where I say I forgive you. You can go your way, I'll go mine, and I hope in the end, Curtis, we see each other in heaven again. You know what I mean? But let me know where you think I'm doing things that won't get me to heaven. Should I be trying to expose child trafficking all at the same time of taking down somebody who I think is, well, destroying our world, writing out little prophecies for us? Do you have a problem thinking, like, I don't lie, but I want that May program. I don't like feeling like this every day. But I think I should have the right for Justin Trudeau to show me where I'm crazy. 'Cause like I said, bud, outside of the chosen stuff, I've got receipts for everything that's been done to me, bud. And I don't understand why so many people would lie, but I do. Because if they told the truth, they coulda got fired or they would have been responsible for an accident or they would have been responsible to help me and you know what I mean? Like, when I say I've had 5 hospital visits, all based on violence and suicide, Should there not be proof of that? Should the people who had you the time that you were gonna commit suicide, should those people be allowed to make the call on your mental health to get you locked up? Like, you guys never answer these questions for me, like, does that seem because, like does that seem like a thing that like, I think I come with receipts. I have videos of everything, and like I said, they have stuff too. Everything they have recorded, and like I said, the devil's tools will all be used against them because the stuff that they have is gold. But maybe I'm wrong. You know what I mean? Maybe I fall flat on my face. So you guys don't understand, right? When I say chosen, I don't say I'm better than you. I have to acknowledge I don't know what you want. I've tried Mystic, I've tried everything. My thing is try and bring you to God. I can't take you to God. You gotta take yourself. Like, I truly believe that, and maybe I'm wrong, but Jesus is inside of us. We just gotta love. You know what I mean? What's the harm in trying to change the world before Jesus comes? What if that book is a warning? This could happen. If you don't participate, maybe you can change it. But everybody wants to just lock themselves in this box where let someone else deal with it. It's easier. It's hard to be on here talking and telling that you've talked to, well, I think there was one person in here at a time, and well, they went scattering. I'm just talking to myself. I might get 25 views, but who knows? But anyways, I'm sorry I had to end up like this up church. You know what I mean? I had such high hopes for you, but sometimes we just gotta admit when we're wrong. And well, hey, God had us connect for a reason. I just don't know what it is yet. What are you up to, young Upchurch? Uh, 'Cause lying ain't getting you nowhere, and pretending nothing's going on around you ain't getting you nowhere. So if you came down from past the stars to work for Jesus, you might have Jesus on your brain. I don't know. Let me know where I'm wrong, God. Let me know where you're doing well in Jesus and I'm not. Because I think I am. I think I'm trying to do the right things. I'm trying to inspire. And even if I'm wrong about the chosen thing, you think you'd want to try and change the world by fucking exposing fucking child trafficking. But I guess it's just one child at a time for you that's appropriate, right? When someone else does it, it's craziness. But then again, did Kurt ever look into the words of Crazy Train? She's a beautiful song. Anyways, everybody have a good day. And well, all of yous who aren't watching and well, currently watching and catching on the replay, have a good day.